Hello everyone, this is Allison with Green Goddess Garden Chats, and I invite you to join me with a cup of tea and we'll sit down and spend some time together. I've got my cup of tea right here. So today I thought I would share with you what I ordered for seeds. Like most of my seed orders have arrived, and I thought it would be fun to share with you opening up the envelopes and showing you what I ordered this year. So I placed my first orders for this year in December. I was actually December 26th. You know, what else do you do on Boxing Day other than sit down and order seeds, right? So the first couple orders, the first order that I placed was with Wild Boar Farms. And anyone who is a tomato aficionado will know who and what Wild Boar Farms are. And Brad Gates is the founder of that company, and they breed, well, exotic and gourmet. There's my cat. That's my cat, Elsa. She's come to say hello. Come on, Elsa. Out of the way. There we go. Off you go. Wild Boar Farms, they breed like exotic and gourmet tomatoes. So if you've ever heard of like the Black Beauty tomato, or indigo apple, or the Berkeley tie-dyes, like there's a Berkeley tie-dye, there's a Berkeley tie-dye pink, there's a Berkeley tie-dye dark, Brad's Atomic Grape, those are all Wild Boar Farm varieties. So I've purchased and grown a couple of his varieties before, but I thought it would be fun to order directly from him, from the company itself. So the seeds arrived. I'm just gonna take them out here, and I just want to see what we got. So that's just my invoice. So what I decided to order from Wild Boar Farms this year. Let's see here. I've got Blue Beauty, and I've got Brad's Atomic Grape. That was one that I've heard so much about. I've heard so many people rave about Brad's Atomic Grape that I thought, you know what, I gotta try this. I gotta find out what everyone's talking about, because it just was like everyone was talking about it and how wonderful it was. So why not, right? Another one is Afternoon Delight, and then there's the one that I'm really looking forward to from them is called Amethyst Cream Cherry Cross F3. So what that is it's an unfinished cross, unfinished hybrid, or if you like, or unfinished variety. So basically what they've done is they've taken it to a stage where probably some of the colors and some of the flavors are stable, but there's still going to be variations. So every seed from this Amethyst Cross F3 will probably produce a slightly different plant with slightly different colored fruit. And so then it allows you to finish that cross in your own garden. And you know, what I create out of these seeds might be different from what someone else gets out of these seeds. You know, like if someone else ordered the same variety, they might get some different variations than what I would get. So an F3 is basically an unfinished cross, and then, you know, I can take it to the finished stage, and I would have a brand new open pollinated variety, which is totally cool. Totally cool. So those are what else? I thought I ordered some other stuff. They've kind of got it weird. This is how they've packaged it, right? It's kind of odd, kind of strange, but let's see if I can pull it apart. Let's see here. They've got it all taped together. And then I also ordered one called Blood Moon. Oh, what's this? Oh, if I can get it off of here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Blood Moon Wine Jug was another one that I ordered that sounded interesting to me. And then they've also sent a package of free seed, a sample package called Crushed Heart. So that's cool. I always enjoy it. Well, anyone would enjoy it, receiving a free packet of seeds. It's always cool when seed companies do that, because you never know what you're going to get. So Crushed Heart is the free sample seed that they sent. So that's awesome. I'm really, really happy with that. So I'm looking forward to growing these this year. I don't know if we'll grow them all out this year. I've got, well, I haven't counted how many tomato seed varieties I have, but I have lots. But my plan is this year to grow quite a few for the purpose of seed collection, because I would like maybe this time next year to be able to actually have some seed sales. So the next order that I placed on December 26th was with a Croatian company. It's actually the Croatian seed store. So I don't normally order seeds outside of North America, simply because you never know what's going to happen at the border. You never know if it's going to actually make it through the border and make it through customs. But I was actually looking for a variety, a wild boar variety called Goldberries. And on the wild boar website, it was sold out. And so I just did a Google search, and pretty much any vendor website that had it listed was sold out. And so I clicked on this one last website for this Croatian seed store. Just, you know, I was expecting them to be sold out too. And lo and behold, they weren't. They actually had seed available for it. So I'm like, hey, I had to think about it first, because I really wasn't sure if I wanted to order from Europe. Like I said, sometimes you just don't know what's going to make it through or not. So this is my seed order from them. But I'm happy I actually made it through. It took a month to get here, which is what I expected. But I'm so happy that it actually did get here. I'm very happy that it survived the journey without too much. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, usually there's an invoice, or maybe there is. Is there an invoice? Nope, no invoice. That's okay. That's okay. So I'm gonna have to maybe go back and do post some pictures of some of these varieties. So what did I order? I ordered, there's Anas Blue, which I believe was a French variety. It was I think it's a blue yellow variety developed by somebody in France. There's one called Blue Fire, another tomato. Delta Diver Red, I think was developed by somebody in the United States. I can't remember the name of the person offhand. DaCosta's Portuguese. So these are mostly, well, almost all tomatoes, not all of them, but most of them are tomato varieties, because, you know, tomatoes are my thing. Coeur de Zebra, or the English translation is Zebra Apricot Heart. So this one is a yellow ox heart type tomato with like almost red or orange striping on it. It looked really cool on the website, and I will post links to the websites in the information section for the video, so that you can go check them out. Florentine Beauty, I think this was an Italian variety that has lots of red fluting on it, I believe. And there's the blue goldberries I was looking for from Wild Boar Farms that no one else seemed to have. So I actually ordered 2 of these, because I thought they said there was only about 10 seeds in each package. So that's kind of why I ordered 2, because I wanted to make sure I had lots of seeds for it. So this one I'm definitely going to be growing out, because if seeds are hard to find for it, that might be a good one to actually grow out and collect the seeds for and have them available for sale next year. And then the last thing I ordered from the Croatian seed store was a zucchini. It's a summer squash, and it's called Flashlight. And it has a really unique look. I'll probably post a link to this one too. It's like a white summer squash, but it has these really unique little bumps on the end. It almost looks like a mace, if you know what a mace head looks like. It kind of looks like that. So I thought that's really cool. That's something cool I gotta try. You know, I'm always looking for things that are, you know, unique and different for the garden. You know, I'm looking for those novelty items. That's what makes gardening fun. I mean, gardening should be fun. For whatever reason that you've started to get into gardening, it should be fun, and you should make it fun. You make a point of doing things and growing things that make it fun, right? So that was from, so all of those ones were from the Croatian seed store. Like I said again, I'm very happy that they made it through it because I wasn't sure. I tried to not to order too many because in the event that they didn't make it through, I wouldn't be out that much. So, but I'm happy that they came through. Yay. So the next envelope that I'm going to open, this is from Heritage Harvest Seeds, and they are in Manitoba. I do try to support the Canadian seed companies as much as possible, and Heritage Harvest is one of my favorites for heirloom seeds. Unfortunately, they don't ship out of Canada, but they are probably one of the largest seed stores for heirloom seeds in Canada. So, and I do try to support them as much as I can. And I've always had really good luck with their seeds in the past. So let's see here what we got. I'm gonna try and open this up. See there. Come on, whoops. Let's see here. Oh, there's more seeds there. Okay. There's my invoice. Right there. All right, what do we have here? So what did I order? What did I order? Okay, so I ordered small sugar pumpkin. Small sugar pumpkins are always a must in my garden. They're a favorite of mine. I love pumpkins. Orange bell pepper. My favorite peppers are the orange bells. I always find them to have a much nicer flavor than the green or the red, but orange bell peppers. Early jalapeno pepper. Canada crookneck squash. I grew this a number of years ago, and I kind of had some moderate success. I did get some fruits off of it, but they weren't huge. They weren't big size, but I thought I'd give them another go, and maybe we can sell, if they produce lots, maybe we can sell some of them at the market garden this summer or in the fall. That would be awesome. And then I've got Starfire tomato. This is a family favorite. I remember my grandmother growing this, and it is a beautiful tomato, beautiful early tomato, nice big red, really nice balanced flavored tomato, kind of all-purpose. You can slice it, you can eat it fresh, or you can process it or do whatever. It's a nice whoops. That's a nice tomato. Starfire is one of my favorites. Honey tomato, which sounded interesting. I thought, well, my partner Glenn is a beekeeper and makes honey. I thought that was kind of a cool variety to have. Next, we have the Cherokee purple tomato. I know there's some people out there who are absolute diehard fans of the Cherokee purple. So I ordered some more seed of this. So this is another variety that I'm going to be growing for the purposes of seed collection, so that I can have lots of this available next year. And this is the carbon tomato. This is probably one of my favorite of the dark or black tomatoes. It had a really nice balanced flavor. I think I personally like this one over the Cherokee purple. It was one of my favorites. And trophy tomato. This I believe is an heirloom, but I can't offhand remember the story behind it. Morden yellow. This is a variety that I grew a number of years ago, but it didn't do much. I think it was just a bad year in my garden, and it just didn't grow. So I thought I would give it another try and see if we can. If we plant it out at the farm, maybe I might have better luck with it than in my city garden. Last year, my city garden was just a write-off. Like all of the tomatoes here in the city garden ended up with a viral curly top, and they just didn't produce. Golden zucchini, yeah, that's a must. We're probably going to try and maybe sell some of that at the market this year. And then Black Beauty zucchini. So this is just an ordinary dark green zucchini. So it's like a standard green zucchini that pretty much everyone would be familiar with. And then the Sense of Free seed. This is Boost's Monarch Tomato. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I'm not familiar with that one, but it's a free gift. It's a free pack of seed. I love it when seed companies give you free packets. This is like you know, icing on the cake. You know when you open your Christmas gifts and you think you're all done, and then oh, there's one more in there. Surprise. So that's awesome. I love this. I love it when they send free stuff. So that was from Heritage Harvest. And then the last one that we're going to do today, this is from Baker Creek Seeds in the United States. I actually placed 2 orders with these guys, so I'm hoping either they packed both orders together or the other one's on its way. Hopefully it'll arrive soon. But Baker Creek is probably becoming one of the biggest seed companies, especially for open pollinated heirloom seeds. They carry a lot of Asian vegetable seeds and a lot of unusual stuff that you're definitely not going to find in a standard or traditional seed catalog or seed companies. So I actually ordered their seed. They have a seed catalog. It's called the Whole Seed Catalog. Sorry, the Whole Seed Catalog is actually that I was going to talk about is actually propping up the iPad right now, so I can't. I was going to show it to you, but I actually pre-ordered it in the fall. It was like $10, and this catalog is like the mother of all seed catalogs. Okay, this thing has like 500 pages, and it's not just the seed varieties. They also have really interesting backstories to the seeds and recipes and all sorts of stuff like that. So it's actually really kind of cool. All right, so this is Baker Creek. Woohoo, Baker Creek. All right, so what's this? Oh, there's my invoice. All right, so what do we got? We got Thornburn's Terracotta. I grew this a couple years ago, and it was a beautiful tomato. A beautiful tomato. I really liked it. And then last year when I tried to grow it, I got nothing. Like, even the seeds had trouble germinating them. They would germinate and then something would happen. Like I know I had a catastrophic shelf failure in my greenhouse, and I lost quite a few seedlings that way. So I think it was the Thornburn's Terracotta that I lost, and I tried starting more, and it didn't work out. But so I ordered more of these guys because this was actually a really nice tomato. So I'm hoping another one that I'm hoping purposely to plant for the purpose of saving seed. And then we've got Linnaeus Burning Embers Marigold. This looked wonderful. This looked like it would be a good one for attracting pollinators and like for the bees and butterflies and everything like that. And I love marigolds. Marigolds are one of my favorites. Actually, everything's all of my favorites. Thornburn's Lemon Bush Tomato. This had a really cool description. I thought it might be nice to try. I do like unusual colored tomatoes. This is the Calaboose Cabbage. I remember when they brought this out probably for the first time a few years ago, and I wanted to grow it so bad, and they were always sold out. No matter whenever I went on to the website, it seemed to be always sold out. So I finally got a package of the Calaboose Purple Cabbage. So I'm looking forward to growing this, and it'll be nice to have that at the market garden because it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Okay, you've got Red Express Cabbage. Now, more cabbage, and I know for a fact because I have another package of this already, which like I said in one of my previous videos, I did not do an inventory of my seed boxes before ordering. If I had, I would have known I already had this, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll use it up with the market garden this year. So is that. Serrano peppers. Serrano peppers. So we're growing more hot peppers this year. We actually grew some last year, and what we actually ended up doing at the end of the season was we took everything that we grew, and we put it through the dehydrator and dried it out, and then we ground it up into like a fine powder. So it's like this hot pepper spice mix, and it's actually really quite nice. It has a nice kick to it, but it also has a really nice flavor to it. So we're kind of planning to do that again. And I know Glenn has some recipes that he wants to try with the serrano. So serrano peppers, and then giant rattle poppy. So this is one that I'm hoping to grow and collect the poppy seeds from, because I believe it's the edible poppy seed that this has. So, and then those poppy seeds can be used in baking. So I'm hoping that'll work out this year. And they're really pretty in the garden too. A nice pink poppy. Zapotec jalapeno. So this is supposed to be closer to like the original variety of jalapeno, more flavorful. It says on the back here, more flavorful gourmet jalapeno. It's an ancient heirloom that sings with smoky, sweet flavor and heat. So that sounds interesting. And then, oxeye false sunflower. Huh. Oh, Heliopsis. Okay, yes. I was thinking, I don't remember ordering that, but yes, I did order Heliopsis. This is another one that I ordered specifically for the bees and stuff. I think it's really pretty. What is this? Oh, New England sugar pie pumpkin. More pie pumpkins, because you gotta have pie pumpkins. Oh, and this is another very interesting looking tomato. It's called Sart Rolloways, I think. I'm very poor at pronouncing stuff, so forgive me if I mispronounce it. But this looks so cool to me with the black and the white or the pale yellow. So I'm really curious as to what that'll taste like. So I'm hoping it'll grow nice in the garden. Tomatoes. And this is, more orange bells. Yes, I'm going to have lots of orange bell peppers. So when I did my seed sale, or my plant sale last summer, I noticed that more people were interested in the sweet peppers than the hot peppers. So that's kind of why I ordered, more sweet peppers this year. So hopefully I can provide more plants to people who want them. And last but not least is, the orange jazz tomato. So last year I ordered the pink jazz, which looked totally awesome. Unfortunately, it didn't, I think I only got one fruit off the plants this year. So I was kind of disappointed. I don't think it was a problem with the plant. It was just the way the summer rolled out. We didn't really have the heat. The plants in the city, like I said, had the viral curly top, and out on the farm, they had a late start. It was cold. It was initially wet. They had lots of rain, and then we had an early frost right at the end of August. So we had lots of setbacks. So hoping for a much better growing season this year. And then, of course, Baker Creek's another one of those seeds that sends a free packet of seeds. So this is my free packet of seed, which is Japanese red giant mustard. Oh, cool. I've seen pictures of this online of people growing it, and it actually looks really pretty just as an ornamental in the garden. So it's an edible green. Probably if you were to pick it young, it'd probably taste better, or you'd be less. I would think you would pick the leaves young, but I've seen pictures of people in people's gardens, and it looked really nice just as a plant for itself. So cool. So that is my unboxing for now. I know I have more seeds on the way, more tomato seeds, more of everything. I think I probably did get caught up in that seed ordering frenzy, and I probably shouldn't have, but as somebody pointed out, it's almost like a therapy. Like, we're all so stressed out right now with all the whole COVID pandemic, lockdown restrictions and everything like that. You can't visit with anyone. So it is almost therapeutic to sit down and order seeds and have that joy of when they arrive and opening them, and so So thank you for joining me for my seed unboxing. We'll probably do another one when the rest of them arrive, and I might even do another video on storage, and maybe I'll get you to help me go through my seed boxes. That might be fun and interesting. So, but anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and until next time, take care.